morning, good morning, good morning, all my beautiful people. And today I'm up early and I'm just kind of chilling in my bed. And wanted to talk to y'all about some stuff. Good morning and happy. And I told y'all I got my little stand, so y'all popped up over there or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys this morning because I hadn't I did a lot of videos that I just haven't posted them. But I wanted to just talk to you guys about being whole with yourself and not allowing others to make you feel like you're not whole. And I'm saying this and realizing when you're in something that you should not be in. And also, we have to recognize the signs. So this is what I'm talking about. Because there's all these different forms of abuse. And a lot of times people just think about physical abuse when you mention abuse, right? But it's so many different other ways to be abused. There's verbal abuse, mental abuse. And then you can also be, of course, physically abused. And we need to be able to recognize those signs of the different types of abuse that's out there. If someone is talking down on you, cussing you out, yelling and screaming, that is also a form of abuse. And we have to be aware of that. And if you're doing it, it's not okay. And I'm going to be totally transparent with you guys. I once was that person. I haven't always been who I am, and I'm work in progress, right? So I still have a long way to go because I do slide off my track, but I get back on, and it's always going to be a journey. I'm not perfect, but just recognizing when you're in something that's not healthy, and knowing how to get out or knowing how to speak up for yourself. And again, like I said, was that on this platform? Yes, I talked about mental health. Mental health awareness is so important, not just for men, but also for women. When you go to your doctor, ask them to give you a mental health questionnaire for you to answer those questions when you do your yearly exam, so you can see if you're having any of those signs of any type of mental health, because mental health and dealing with it is so important. It will cause you to lose a lot of people that you truly care about, and people will back away from you if you're not mentally healthy. No one wants to be around someone who's always negative, always pointing a finger at them and not able to see themselves. So get your mental health checked. If you love someone and you know that they have a mental health condition, encourage them to get the help that they need. It is very important. If they will not get the help that they need and you know that it's not healthy for you, it's okay for you to walk away. Sometimes walking away will force a person to do what they need to do for themselves. Staying just makes it worse. It's enabling the behavior. And a lot of times that's what has happened their whole life. That's why they think it's okay, because the behavior has been tolerated for so long. And I'm gonna say this: I was a preschool teacher for 25 years, and you see the signs, you see the kids where you say, oh my goodness, this is going to be a tough adult if they don't get the help for their child now. And if you're a parent of a child that has mental health illness, a child that's acting out in school and at home, flipping out, throwing tantrums, throwing things, most of the time, get them the help that they need so they can learn to deal with these issues as an adult, and they don't end up with a man or a woman and destroying that person because they then deal with their mental health. And if you are a parent of a child that you see is stable, it's important to talk to them about those warning signs so they know what those red flags are, how does it look, and when to get out. Because some people end up feeling stuck in it and they don't want to get out because they care. They don't want to hurt the person, and sometimes we just have to walk away. Now we're going to talk about narcissist behavior and what that looks like. What are the signs? Narcissist behavior is also a mental condition. This mental condition will cause the person that has the illness to gaslight a lot of times and also project how they feel about themselves onto the other person. So for example, if they feel depressed, if they have low self-esteem, they will tell you, yeah, you're just depressed. You just have low self-esteem. You don't have anything in life. So everything that they feel about themselves, they will project it off on you. So when people do these things to you and you know that you're whole within yourself, stand on that. Do not let them take you down with themselves, because that's ultimately what they're doing. So stand on it and you stand strong, and also remove yourself, because that is mental abuse. It's not something that you should stay in at all. It's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for that person, and it's definitely not healthy if there's children in the house. Now let's talk about anxiety. Anxiety is another mental condition. I have anxiety. I suffer from anxiety. Anxiety is just a condition where every little thing is kind of blown up bigger than what it is. You panic about things before they even happen. You're always worrying. Your mind is constantly going and telling you negative things, and you have to figure out, like, okay, what's true, what's not. What are some coping mechanisms that I can utilize to make sure that my anxiety does not have me in a bad place? Most people that suffer from anxiety does not like change. They like to keep everything straight, same way, no changes, because it causes their anxiety to enhance, and then they're nervous. A lot of people with anxiety have a lot of fears of bad things happening all the time if they're not dealing with it. You can meditate. You can pray. Also, there is medication that you can take for anxiety. Most of the time, people with anxiety are not angry. We're really not angry people. We're just, like for me, now that I've learned to control it, I'm not as bad, but I don't like change very much. I like for things to stay consistent. So I'm that person that's at the same job for years, regardless of what's going on, because I just didn't like the change of it. So yeah. Then you have bipolar disorder, bipolar schizophrenia. And that's when you just feel like, a lot of times people that have this disorder feel like people are out to get them, like they feel like people are always attacking them. And you can have multiple disorders. You can. But they're aggressive. Narcissists can be very aggressive too. A lot of times people with anxiety aren't really aggressive. We're just always thinking of the worst things possible, right? The worst things possible. But there's a lot of different mental illness, and I'm not a psychologist or anything like that. I'm just giving you knowledge on, because I have known people that was narcissists. I've known people who suffered from bipolar schizophrenia. I have anxiety. Depression is also another not a good mental illness, but one that's very popular. A lot of people have it. And you have to look for those signs with people that's depressed. People that's depressed will also gaslight you. People that's depressed, their surrounding areas will be a mess. So let's say if they have a car, their car is always a mess. It's nasty, it's stuff everywhere. Their apartment is a mess. It's things laying around everywhere in their apartment. A lot of times their hygiene isn't very good. Those are all signs of depression. They want to be in the dark. They can't sleep at night, or they sleep too much. They're sleeping all day. Those are signs of depression. And just look out for those signs, especially in our children, our preteens and teenagers, and our young adults, because they're having all of these little different things going on mentally, and their bodies is changing, and a lot of times depression hits them hard. And I notice depression is really serious in the black male community, and unfortunately they do not want to get the help that they need to stabilize themselves. So it's really hard with black and brown men when it comes to any type of mental illness, because a lot of times they're told to just suck it up and things like that. So it's hard for them to cope with it. But I just wanted to get on here today and just basically talk about, mental health. I know is mental health awareness for men, and it needs to be for everyone every day. Because mental health can be very, very draining. It can be. And like I said, I have anxiety, so that makes me a person who does suffer from mental health. And it is controllable. All of these mental health issues are controllable if you do what you need to do, but you have to be willing to do the work. Like I said on my post, I don't even know if I posted it or not. I think I did, but you can't expect someone to support you with something that you're not doing the work of. Like, you cannot get support if you're not doing the work. And remember look up gaslighting, look up narcissist behavior, look up bipolar schizophrenic, look up anxiety, look up depression. There's so many different things. Look up ADHD, ADD. Look up all of these things so you know those warning signs, because it can be in kids and it can also be in adults. And I just wanted to get on here and tell you guys to stay strong. Whatever you're going through right now, you can definitely get through it. God didn't bring you this far to give up on you now. So follow your heart with every decision that you make. As long as you pray to God and you move in the way that He's asking you to move, He's telling you to move, and He's directing you to move, you will be just fine. If it's removing someone from your life or adding someone to your life, whatever God is asking you to do, do it. So your life can be blessed abundantly. And I'm not talking finances. When you have peace in your heart, when you have peace in your home, when you have peace in your workplace, that's blessed abundantly. Everybody want to think about finances and money and things like that. And it's like, no, let's talk about the big picture. If I'm at peace, I'm rich. If I have God, I'm rich. You need no one other than Him. Everyone else is extra. And remember that. Remember, when you stay in the lane with God, you will always go in the right direction, and you will avoid all bumps in the road. When you go on that other lane, trust me, you will have more bumps. And remember, when you do that, you damage your alignment on your body. Everyone have a blessed day. And I love you, Mom Squad, and thank you for watching me. I'm going to cut off the camera. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I was short and sweet today, y'all.